Shanghai 6 Front Towards Gamer. Oh, God, I am not looking forward to this walkthrough. It's a full half hour of wandering around an empty asylum picking up silverware. Come on. So, I guess you're going to be hearing me kind of rattle through this. I'm just going to hold down the run button, get to the front door of the asylum. There's some stuff around the outside you can play around with if you want. But just head up to the front door when you get the chance. There's no enemies for the first 2/3 of this mission. So, go to the front door. I saw a blue shiny over there, and I was like, ooh.
Barred. Were they trying to keep something out or in?
I saw the handprints, and I'm like, is there more? There has to be more. I just didn't bother. Again, this is not my full collectible playthrough or anything crazy like that, so. Of course, I checked the other side. Due diligence. Mistake, of course. Just looking for an entrance.
Okay. Seems someone's expecting me.
And, oh, look, the front door's open. How about that? There you go.
You shouldn't be here.
2 peepholes, but only lets you look in one, which
Is it the
makes
asylum?
a lot of sense. You have to do this in order to open the door.
Aaron was here. And the female
Oh God, I'm so scared.
didn't start.
Somebody hold me. Okay, you're in the asylum. It's a bunch of open areas that have silverware and goblets and extinguished candles, and that's a whole bunch of notes. I hope you like reading about non-existent patients suffering from the gloom. So, that's what you're gonna get for a while here. Really wish there was more to say, but this was still at the point where I gave a crap about loot, and then I realized, hey, you know what? I could probably blast through these levels pretty quickly if I wasn't trying to find every scrap of paper and every, you know, gold-plated spoon. You should see the next one, man. I ran through that level. 7%. I only got 7% of the loot out of that level. It's particularly difficult. I was playing it more like Dishonored than I was Thief, where stealing inkwells and bangled jewelry, and I was just getting to the objective. PTFO, so to speak. God, I wish there was something even to say at this point. It really isn't. Just kind of fumbling around here. Oh, let me read this. The male ward is on the right, the female is on the left. I found that as soon as I walked in. I saw a sign saying male. Oh, yeah, men's ward. And I'm like, nope, not interested. I'm sure there's a collectible in there, or 2 or 3. And I was like, no, I don't care. You know, I did end up finding a collectible over in the women's ward. Yep, saw that. And I'm like, ooh, I should check it out. See, now what they do is they're pretty clever game design here. If you don't have a rope arrow to climb your way down, there's a health kit at the bottom. You survive the fall, but you can heal yourself back up quickly enough. So, kind of fumble around here. You see some shinies. Oh, look, health kit.
Good find.
Oh, that's a document. My bad. I thought it was health. Alright, I lied. That's totally stupid. I thought that made perfect sense. Not everybody just carries around a bunch of Health kit. All right, maybe I thought that was health kit. Maybe I'm making it up. Anyway, collectible down at the bottom. All right, climb back up. Get back on mission here. Figure out my way around. Meanwhile, no, don't waste the arrow. Can't reach it anyway. It's just to come down. Answer is back inside the cave there. Shiny thing. Of course, just scissors and pens littered all over this place. I still can't believe collectibles in this game aren't worth money. How dumb. The whole point of this game is to collect wealth, right? Well, I mean, now. Yeah, I guess Garrett's idea is to save the world eventually, or save the city, or whatever the hell his plans are. But, wow. I wonder if you guys can even track this. Moving at a quicker speed, like, I cut the time down. It's dark as hell in this thing. I said, ooh, great. That must mean good stuff. Let's face it, great equals secret place and good stuff. There's just a point where I was just skating along the floors here. It's like, well, obviously nobody's here, so I can zip along as fast as I want. That works. So obviously this is upstairs. I need to find a stairwell. Got to go back to the cafeteria area. There we go. Stairwell's in the back of this room. I'm really just trying to get through this game at this point. Like, yeah, whatever. Make sure you hit that wheel. Open up the back area. You'll notice I'm constantly hitting Y with no focus meter, looking for secret passages and doorways and things like that. It's a good way to go. Because it still highlights and it still stays, oh, there's a shiny there. Okay, that was weird. Didn't miss it. I lied. Come on, there's the stairwell right there. Stairwell. Still looting the cafeteria, sorry. Important spoons to steal. Yeah, where in the hell am I going? It's like, oh, it's back this way. Your stairwell here on the right.
Perhaps there's
There you go. Climb the stairs. Alright, you're in business. It actually starts getting a little busier here, a little more interesting. You've got all these doors. Of course, there's nobody in any of them, so it kind of ruins some of the fun. But
Won't someone bring Edwina her wine? She's been waiting so long.
yeah, let's read through this. It's important. There was a point in this area where I just said, you know what, I don't need to look through all these rooms to find a broken pocket watch, copper spoon, or any of that shit. Just go towards the objective. Like, this definitely was a turning point in this game where I was like, you know what, especially because all the upgrades that Queen of Beggars gives you are focus based. And you've got all the gear you need to get through this game, as far as I can tell. After the second mission, you get the wire cutters, you've got the
There's a fog coming tonight. Chill coming tonight.
the wrench, and you've got the lockpicks. And after that, if you need anything else, then I mean, I grabbed some rope arrows just to see if I could find some other things, but then I stopped caring about that stuff pretty quickly. Again, it's just one of those. Well, I've got all the money I need. I don't really need to screw around with this stuff. I got a full Ghost playthrough for 6. Like, I got complete Ghost. Typically, that pie graph at the end of each of these is a, oh, you did some opportunistic shit. You grabbed some, looted some desks. Nothing. I was in and out of there. They didn't even know it. It was great. Alright, only 20 more minutes to go. It does get more interesting towards the end there. That's at least some... You actually have to sneak around for a reason as opposed to just playing medieval janitor here. Asylum. Yep, cut that out.
I could have told.
Old habits die hard. Man, this game gets too much up its own butt.
But what did you do?
The storyline, like
Show me.
that first level where he's rooting around the jewelry store, that was great. Like, let's do 7 levels of that. Hey, this guy needs a ring. Alright, let's do that. That's great. Not this. Doesn't always have to be about saving the world. Can we just make Garrett a thief? Can we do that? Sorry,
She can't stay here. It's too dangerous.
my 2 cents are in this, but there's nothing else to say. There's nothing going on. Oh! Oh no! Spooky. Like one of those kids that just skips through all the cutscenes, but there's nothing that's like, I wish there was more to talk about here. It's just like, alright, just follow the objective marker. No real challenge, there's no puzzle, it's just kinda, alright. Is it upstairs or is it downstairs?
Look, I've made a wreath of white poppies for her pretty dark head.
So we got a mini map for a reason. As you can see, I'm blowing past all these rooms. I'm like, I don't care anymore. Okay. I'm just like, I do not care. The asylum broke me, really, is what it comes down to. Like, I can't pick up every scrap of paper and pretend to care. Oh, and of course, the narrow gap with log in way. Of course, in the middle of an asylum. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. Could have just put a door in the way he has to pick or something while you're loading in the background. No. Falling timbers. Blocking the way. Again, you're just kind of running around. None of this matters. Take as much time as you need. You can sprint all over the place. Step on as much broken glass as you want. Oh, look, a lever. I better use it. Did I not use it? There it is. You have to turn the generator on? I don't remember. I think you're a thief here. This is more like you're just a vandal going through it. You're just kind of going through and stealing a bunch of shit. You're looting. There's the word. This is a loot run.
The shadows have been hungry since you went away.
See, this could have been such a great level. They had put more prisoners up top. They waste 3 full floors that are just empty and on fire and falling apart. You could have cut all that like, no need for that. Like, I get, or just put 1 in there. Like, let's go ahead and cut it back a little bit. So it's not just
probably a generator down here somewhere.
Sea of empty rooms and cutlery and kelper. Alright, gotta find the generators. Turn all the doors on. Open all the doors. So you can move forward. There we go. Now open the doors using the switches. My, this is enjoyable. Oh, something interesting. A trapped cabinet. Alright, well, let's fucking... I can talk through this part. Okay, they give you a little help. Cabinet. Oh, goody. A flash bomb, which I can't use. Alright, so where's the panel? Oh, there it is up top. So I climb up on the desk here. Disable the wire cutters. Oh no, I better not step on the glass. Something might come get me. Oh, wait. No. See, and I wanted to speed things up even more, wanted to use time dilation on this video, but because it's so dark and because it's not exactly a easy laid out of this asylum, it's like, well, I need to make sure that everybody knows, you can't just have it go blazing along at hyperspeed. Alright, we got some lights. Start seeing where the hell we're going. This is where it starts getting interesting because, thank God, you actually have some enemies. Or sneak past, anyway. Not the door button.
It's no good. I'll take her back down to the prison level.
You need to grab that syringe off that
I thought you died.
chair.
But it was worse. You did steal the prime of that.
Go ahead and skip the cutscene there.
Wants it back.
Why?
You spoke about the prison level. Looks like I'm going even deeper into this hole.
All right. One of the guys is beating this guy way, way after he's already dead. Just beating this meat puppet. Let him cool down a little bit. As you can see, there's got an opportunity here. Just use the walk through the puddle and not the glass, obviously, when he turns it back. I figured I'd wait until he goes back into that room, which makes sense. Oh my god, I actually have to get that. Boink. And there. Sure. Alright, good to go. Oh look, another slow-moving elevator. They do love their elevators in this game. Some Mass Effect level elevator / load time. It's like, oh, we use this elevator to take a minute, and you'll never notice that the game's loading behind it. I did that, but whatever. Alright, we got less than 10 minutes to go. 7 minutes left to this. This is actually the interesting part where you start hitting the weird critters. You're trying to push buttons, it's just not working. There, thank you. Fantastic. Alright, finally. Things start getting interesting. You move forward, you start hitting the Sonic bad guys, who can only lift for you right here. My focus upgrades are completely useless. Went and got stealth for what it was worth, but I don't really care. couple of these videos just to do it without really any focus. Just take advantage of the focus tapping Y all the time, which works nicely. There we go. Okay, let's start talking tactics again. All right, they cannot see you. Oops. We'll go ahead and pretend that
Should check all
happened.
the cells.
Whoopsie. Video cut. Anyway. These critters cannot see, but they can detect sound. So your objective here is to just stay as quiet as you possibly can. That includes moving, dashing around, running, anything like that. You really should change what light switch buttons look like, because if I was going for a full ghost playthrough, if you disable lights, obviously it counts against you. Alright, so here we go. This is before I figured out what the hell this thing's going to do. I heard him say that they looked right at him. And generally speaking, you can still slip by them. You just need to move somewhat slowly.
I've seen my share of prisons in the city. Nothing like this.
Alrighty, here we go. Now, this is where things get real interesting, because of course there are urns and broken glass and puddles all over the floor. So, sure. Have fun with that. Knock any of the... You obviously trigger any of those, right? There's two of them to beat here. One right, one left. The one on the right only comes so far forward, where the one on the left will walk all the way to the end and back. There's my guy right there, so I was going to follow behind him. He can... If you make noise and he's in front of you with his back to you, he can still hear you, so he'll turn. So you gotta... Very slowly. Kind of tense, kind of fun. I enjoyed this part, which is weird considering the rest of the level is such a yuck a mess. Yuck a mess. And And once you get far enough away, you can just go ahead and sprint. Doesn't matter. I probably wouldn't sprint, but ballsy picking a lock right here. But hey, why not? It's almost over, gang. Oh God, painful. This guy's just creeping around. I wasn't sure if opening things and closing containers would get their attention or not, so I waited. Yeah, just keep going towards the objective marker. I don't know what else to tell you. Alright, there's one real creepy section up here where these guys just staring. Just here, I'll just see him here in a minute. It's a great setup. I love it. Right here. This is great. You gotta sneak past all these guys. These two dudes that are literally within a couple feet of each other. It's great. So literally just put that lean on that left thumbstick just ever so slightly. Just slowly pick up that syringe. keep on stepping forward, and you are almost clear. And you're good to go. That's it. Oh, God, that was painful. Sorry, everybody. They are not all like this, and next chapter, I blasted through it. Like, it is literally way faster. I did not mess around. I critical path chapter 6, whereas this, it was like, I'm going to find some collectibles. It's like, why? Why am I doing that? No reason. All right, well, thank you, everybody, for watching. Certainly appreciate this. If you like what you saw, if you got anything out of this video, rate, thumbs up, leave a comment. There's nothing you can do here. It's end of the chapter, so we'll see the cutscene here, the final tally.
Crazy. Only one way to find out.
Ching. Oh God, what a mission!
Back to where it all began.
All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry it's so long. There's just I didn't design the level, so. All right. See you next one.